Cookbook author Beate has just released her cookbook called Taste the Little Karoo, where she shares family recipes and also stories. And she's here today to share one of the delicious dessert recipes from the cookbook. We're also going to give you a chance to walk away with one of them. I'll give you those details in just a bit. Beate, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Lovely to have you.
Thank you.
This looks fun, eh? This Taste the Little Karoo. Look at that. I love the artwork on it. It looks beautiful. What can people expect just before we make our little berry tartlets here this morning?
Thank you so much for the opportunity. It's an Afrikaans and an English book. It comes out in both languages, and it's basically just to show what the Little Karoo entails. It's stories, it's a lifestyle book, it's a cookbook. The golden line that goes through is the R62, and we've got all this amazing produce there. We're going to show you today what we've got. Export fruits like pears, we've got pekums and bonkrishens, all these different plums, and we've got berries and olives and olive oils and dried fruits. We've got so much Little Karoo. So I was asked to do something sweet. So I thought I'll give it a bit of a Christmas twist.
All right, seeing festive season is around the corner, which is great.
Let's get in the mood for it.
So we're making these berry, coconut and pear tartlets.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Well, it looks delicious. Let's put it together.
All right. We start with baking powder and flour. We sift it. We actually sieve it, but we're not doing it now. And then we are going to just add our almonds, half a cup of that and half a cup of cinnamon. Okay. And actually, you can use, it's endless what you could do with this recipe. We're going to do the pears and the plums today. And if you live in Stellenbosch in the Boland, you can use strawberries, you can use plums, you can use whatever you've got, but this is just my take on it. So you can also use pecan-nuts.
All right, there we go. Just give it a bit of a crush.
You can do walnuts, a crush. You can do almonds, like in my book.
All right.
And then you just mix all of this together. And now you obviously need liquids. You do quarter cup of salati, sugar,
and I see you doing the caster snow, which is great, of course, for your bakes, meringues, and that kind of stuff, because it dissolves very, very easy.
Very good, very good.
You see, I know.
Very good knowledge you've got there.
I tend to learn in the kitchen, which is great. But I did say earlier on, I'm going to give you the chance to walk away with one of 2 copies of Beate's cookbook, Taste the Little Karoo. All you need to do is SMS the keyword salati to 33728. You'll get your hands on the recipe for our tarts here this morning, but you'll also be automatically entered into the draw to walk away with one of 2 copies of her taste book called Taste the Little Karoo. All right?
All right. Then the Little Karoo is also very famous for all the different berries that you get. Blackberries, raspberries, brame, moerbei, all the Afrikaanse, Afrikaanse woorden. And I've made especially for today a cranberry, like the French say, a jus, that I'm just going to add at the end.
Okay.
And a bit of caster sugar to make it look nice. Perfect to put a beautiful mint tablecloth on your table with a lovely white cape stand. And then you put all your tartlets on there, and then the kids can help themselves. You just put a bit of caster sugar on and you're ready to go.
Cool. So let's finish off these tartlets so the viewers can see exactly how it comes together before it goes into the oven.
All right. 4 eggs.
Yeah.
1.5 cup of ideal milk.
All right.
And 1.5 cup of light cream, or we just use Jersey milk because we've also farmed with Jerseys.
There we go.
So something that's quite fat and rich.
Nice high fat content. Yeah.
There you go. We also, with that, we do a vanilla pot.
Oh, look
just
at that,
a whole vanilla pot, the seeds. Or if you haven't got that, you can just use a teaspoon of vanilla essence.
All right.
And that's it. That's basically it. So you've got your coconut, you've got your nuts in, you've got your vanilla pot, your eggs, your ideal milk, and your cream.
And you mix that together with your dry ingredients now?
Absolutely.
All right.
You can make a hole, and they always say aerate, like all the chefs do. I'm just a home cook, hey? But I've learned from the masters. You aerate it a bit, so that the oxygen can come in, so that it's
nice and fluffy at the end.
It rises perfectly.
There we go. Well, while you finish that off, if you want to get your hands on the recipe to our beautiful tarts here this morning, straight from the cookbook, Taste the Little Karoo by Beate, you can just SMS the keyword salati to 33728, and you'll get the ingredients list, and you'll be automatically entered into the draw to win yourself one of 2 copies of the cookbook. But here's one last look at how we made our tart lists.
For the poached pears, heat muscadel, cinnamon stick and cinnamon in a pot and poach the pears until soft. For the topping, mix flour, baking powder, sugar, coconut and almonds. Mix eggs, cream, evaporated milk and vanilla seeds. Mix wet ingredients into dry ingredients. Arrange berries, cherries and poached pears in the ramekins. Pour the batter evenly over the fruit. Bake for 25 minutes. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword salati to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
There we go. And the keyword, once again, Salati to 33728. If you SMS that, will give you everything you need to know to make these beautiful, delicious pear coconuts and berry tarts this morning, and you'll automatically be entered into the draw to win yourself one of 2 copies of Beate's cookbook, Taste the Little Karoo. Just quickly, how do we put it together? So you layer it, right?
You layer it. You start with your pears, you layer it, and you can also use Granny Smith apples. I just want to add something quickly. If you want to have a lunch, a Christmas lunch, you can also use nectarines, carcamas. You can do pecanuts and walnuts and gooseberries if you want to go for a different angle or different color. But as we said, we're going for the Christmas look.
Brilliant.
So we're starting with our let's use a
So
spoon.
basically pears,
Pears,
and then there we go.
And then your berries.
And you top it off with a dough.
Absolutely.
Easy as that. Well, I wish we had more time to finish off properly, but there we have it. Salati to 33728, and you'll stand a chance of winning yourself one of 2 copies of Taste the Little Karoo. A bit of a dusting of icing sugar, and you have a brilliant dessert. Here we go. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. You shared it. Zoe, what do you have?
Another delicious recipe brought to you by Salati Sugar. Always good, always sweet.